Good morning everyone, we are back for another episode of Mrs Lynch Homeschool. It's Wednesday and it's an incredibly hot day today. We're in the middle of a heat wave by the looks of it, so I've got my sun hat on. Hopefully you have. Remember, if you're going outside today in your gardens, make sure you got your sun cream on as well. And also, remind your grown-ups to get their washing out today. It looks like a very good day to get your washing out, and maybe, just maybe, since you've sorted out your sock drawer this week, you might even be able to help out with the washing. How about that? Anyway, we're going to get started today. We've got some arithmetic questions coming up. We've got maths, data. We've got more poetry work, including rhyming words. And we've got an art sketching tutorial from Mrs Lynch, which will be a great thing to try outside. Maybe do your sketching outside, enjoy the weather. Okay, so on with those maths questions. Let's go. Right, so back to poetry with literacy, and yesterday we looked at alliteration, and your examples of alliteration were absolutely brilliant, so well done. So we're now going to look at something we've seen before, we looked at before, which is rhyme. Now, how rhyme works, I always forget to grab my pen when I really need it. How rhyme works is the latter part of the word, okay, has the same sound of another word. So we know that cat, mat and sat all rhyme, and the thing they have in common is the at sound. They all end with that at sound. Okay, so when you think of other words that rhyme, you're looking for words that have the same ending sound. Now, it doesn't need to be spelt the same, and we'll talk about that in a moment. So your main task today when it comes to rhyming is how many words can you think of that rhyme with school, lockdown and learn. Now I'm going to start with learn. The latter part, the sound that we hear at the end, is the earn sound. So learn. So earn rhymes with burn. Now burn is spelt differently. B-U-R-N. Okay, that earn sound is spelt differently, but it still rhymes. So there's one you've got for free. So can you find words that rhyme with lockdown and school as well? School finishes with the all sound. So school rhymes with cool, rhymes with drool, okay, because they all finish with that all sound. Lockdown ends up with the own sound. So lockdown rhymes with noun, okay, but noun is spelt differently because the own sound is O-U-N. So they don't have to be spelt the same to still be rhyming words. So school, lockdown, learn. Find as many words that rhyme with those as possible, and that will help when we do our poetry writing on Friday. Off you go with that. Back onto maths, and we've been looking at data. You've done a wonderful job so far with that as well, and the data you brought back was absolutely fantastic. The way you presented it in those graphs looked amazing. So we're going to do some reading of graphs today. As an unbelievably popular YouTuber, YouTube send me graphs about how things are going on YouTube for my channel. So I'm going to share some of those with you, share some of that data, and I'll be asking you some questions. So let's take a look at those. What is the total watch time in minutes of the two most popular views in the last 28 days? So what's the watch time in minutes of the two most popular videos in the last 28 days? On which day this week did we have no new subscribers? So on which day this week did we have no new subscribers? Take a look at the data. Roughly, how many views did the channel receive on the 11th of May? How many views did the channel receive on the 11th of May? What percentage of viewers are currently not subscribed to the Mr Bletcher YouTube channel?
Hi, I'm back again for another art lesson. This week I thought it might be nice to actually try and draw a horse's head. So if you want to have a go at doing this, then stay and watch and we'll have a go at this. Okay, to start, what you need to do first is quite a big circle on your sheet, like that. And then we need a small circle, something about there, like that. Attached to that, we need to do a smaller one, like there. Okay. that, you have to put a kind of D inside it. That will be the horse's nostril. Okay. Next, a line. And then from here, I want you to take the horse's head all the way up to the end of that circle. And then what we're going to do then is we're going to split this into 3. We're going to put the upper mouth and the lower mouth. And then from there, we go out and back in. That's also the bottom line. Okay. When we've done that, I want you to put a line across and across. I'm going to split this into thirds again. And then this line, I want you to take it all the way through. There. Like that. When you've done that, this point to this point, in between it, I want you to draw the horse's eye. Okay. Doesn't have to be perfect, don't worry, because we can alter it halfway through. Put it on roughly. Just give you an idea where it is. So all these pencil marks are going to be rubbed out. When you've done that, I want you to go further up and I want you to go past the circle and I want you to put an ear in your horse. Okay? Again, if your ear's wrong, don't worry about it, we can alter that after. From the ear, follow the line down to give him his back. On this circle here, this part, carry his neck down. Alright, starting to look like a horse. Then what I want you to do is, this will be his mane. It's up to you how much hair you want to put on. You don't want to give him much. Put it on for rough. Here, just roughly add his mane. Okay. Now what we need to do is all these lines that we've just drawn on, we need to rub out. Okay. And then we can get on with detailing the horse. Right, now we've rubbed all the pencil lines out. Start detailing it. So if you're looking at your horse and you're thinking, that doesn't look right, just rub it out till you think it does. Okay. That's it. From where that circle were, we took out the circle that was there. One of the lines what you had on before, you might faintly be able to see it still. Just put his mouth in, and I've left half of this circle because this is the horse's jaw. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the bridle on the horse. So start at the horse's mouth, put the thing on, and from there across to there, and from there onto his chin, and then we'll take this all the way up to the top. This is this obviously goes under his neck, and this one goes over his head. This is where you start adding your detail. give your horse strands of hair. Make some darker, some lighter. Talk up to you how long you want his name to be. On some areas will be darker than others, like underneath the horse and under his chin, because the lot looks pretty much light. Some eyelash on. Just long eyelashes. The rest of it looks cool, really. You can shade it as dark as or as light as you want, depending on what you think. Just use your rubber just to soften any edges where the light might hit. It, your horse's head.
Time for some shout outs, and we got this wonderful mosaic from Jessica. Can you identify what famous character they are and what movie this character is from? Next we have Fleur, who's done some wonderful street art supporting our NHS and having that excellent stay safe message. So well done, Fleur. This looks absolutely brilliant. Good job. Next we have James, who's presented his data beautifully, and also we've got data from his science experiment yesterday, which is absolutely brilliant. So well done, James. Thank you for getting involved. And our final shout out goes to another James, who's done an absolutely superb job with this rugby poem. It's presented beautifully, it's wonderful, and the bit that makes me giggle is the bit about the tackles that do scare his mum. And I don't blame you, there's some rough tackles going in there, James, isn't there? So, well done, what a wonderful poem.
Mr. Bletcher's home. Family quizzes on Friday, shout outs for every day. Founders to come your way at Mr. Bletcher's. Mr. Bletcher's